Oh, child, my face is super, super dry, super wretched right now. But we gonna get this video and we gonna get it out. I should have brought my charger over here. Here go this phone buzzing for what? Oh, okay. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Oh my God, it is 9 o'clock. First of all, let me apologize because I sound super nasally because I've been battling with this like congestion or whatever for the past couple days. So I've been trying to like really. Well, honestly, I haven't really been trying to do anything. I probably should have went and got some type of medicine, but these medicines do not be working. Okay, like at all. So this video is about the drawbacks of being an entrepreneur. I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna be speaking from my point of view because of what I do for a living. But hopefully, anyone watching this can relate in certain form or fashion of, you know, how their situation is going. So let's do a little story time and then we'll get into like my feelings about it. So, um, I'm a laundry lady. Okay. I pick up people's laundry. I wash, dry, fold it, pack it, weigh it, and then I return it. So I'm basically a pickup and delivery laundry service. Okay. Um, so my day is not your typical or average normal day. Okay. Now, you got people who work for food delivery services or item delivery services, and it's not like laundry. You know, once you pick laundry up, laundry has to be processed. Laundry is a process. That's the reason why people hate doing it so much because it is a process. So for me, laundry is like this is how I'm gonna just take you through my day on how my day works. So I have my phone, and like let's say I'm doing this live at night. It is 9 o'clock at night. Okay. Now, if there were an order that I accepted today, but it was after 3 p.m., that means that I don't have to pick it up till tomorrow. Now, there's some orders that I picked up today, which I actually have a order here that I picked up today that is due tomorrow. Okay, because this is a 24-hour thing, unless it's a difficult or different situation, not difficult, different situation where it's over a certain amount of pounds and it may take longer than 24 hours. That's the only time that laundry is not due within a 24-hour time frame. Okay. So let's just say I get up fresh, start the day, and there's no orders. I will accept whatever orders come through. I give them a time of when I'm going to pick it up. I like to schedule everything starting with pickups about 9 a.m. because most of the orders start coming in at 8 o'clock in the morning. Fresh new orders for the day. So that means, let's say, we're gonna be realistic. Let's say 5 orders come through because that's kind of like realistic, like how it'll happen. So you got 5 different people. You know, what's 5 names that I can say that I remember? That's gonna be hard, actually. Who can I reference? The Simpsons. Let's reference the Simpsons. Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie. That's what we gonna say. But these are 5 different people, okay? Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie live in 5 different neighborhoods. You might get lucky and Homer and Marge live in the same neighborhood. But Lisa, Maggie, and Bart live in three different other neighborhoods. Okay, we kind of doing the Star Trek thing here. Okay, okay, but that's, like I said, we should just be realistic. Five different neighborhoods. Okay, so that means I tell Homer I'll be there at 9. I tell Marge I'll be there at 9:30 because typically most neighborhoods are 30 minutes apart, give or take 5 or 6 extra minutes or 5 or 6 lesser minutes. I tell Lisa I'll be there at 10. I tell Bart I'll be there at 10:30, and I tell Maggie I'll be there at 11. Now, mind you, it's 11 o'clock. I didn't went to 5 different neighborhoods and picked up all these orders. Guess what? Homer has 4 bags. Marge has 5. Lisa has 3. Bart has 2. Maggie has 12. Because that's realistic, like a MFer. Okay. This is real life what I'm talking about. I kid you not. Okay. So I should have, I just forgot how, so 12, um, 14, 17, 21, 26. That's 26 bags of laundry, 5 different people, 5 different neighborhoods. So guess what that means? You have to go to the facility and process 26, because forget about the being 5 different people at this point. Forget about it being 5 different neighborhoods at this point. You got 26 bags of laundry to process. So that means you got to put Homer's, 5 bags into the laundry facility, the laundry machine, the washer machine. You got to put Marge's bags into the washer machine. You got to put Lisa's bags into the washer machine. You got to put Maggie's bags into the washer machine. You got to put Bart's bags in the washer machine. So you got to load all these in. That takes about 30 to 40 minutes. Trust me, I've tried to get it down to less time as possible. It takes almost an hour for that process in itself. So now you're looking at, because you picked up the last order at 11, you get to the facility by 11:30. So by 12:30, everything's loaded in. Let's keep an eye on this time now. 12:30 now. Okay. 26 bags you got to do, right? Okay. So now everybody's loaded in. So now Homer is regular detergent. Marge is regular detergent. Lisa's regular detergent. Maggie and Bart are hypoallergenic detergent. So there's 2 different detergents you're working with. So you got to go to each machine, start, press the settings, start, get that water going. You got to dump that in there. You got to go to the next machine. And it depends, because Homer's 5 bags might have took up 3 machines. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It depends on the size of the bags at this point. Typically, lately, they've been regular. Think of your 33-gallon garbage bag that goes into your garbage can in your personal home. Those types of bags, but filled to the brim, though. Let's say that. Or it'll be these big, huge, which I'm about to give y'all an example of. This filled to the brim, 4 of them. Okay. We don't get to the root of this whole what this is about, because the title, the caption is the the effects of being an entrepreneur. So, like I said, Homer's washers might be 3 or 4. So you have to go to each one of these washing machines and pour in the detergent, pour in the proper products for each person. So once that's done, you think, oh yeah, the cycle is 30 minutes long. I'm about to have all this free time. And as soon as you set, after you pee and set your little fanny down, the machines are stopping. And I have it where the machines are connected to an app on my phone. So I get notifications. Here comes the notification. You got 2 minutes on this washer. You be like, I just sat down. Real life. This is real life. Okay. And this is also good information if you want to go into the larger business, because this is free game. Okay. So now you got Homer's 4 washers, Marge's, 3, Lisa's 2, Bart's 3, Maggie's 1, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's 1 or 2. No, it's usually never 1 washer. Okay. Because I don't even like, I've gotten my customer list to regulars that are big orders. Because let's be frank, I love big orders. Now I'm talking all of this stuff about them, but trust and believe. When I fold all them towels in there, I'm getting a nice chunk of change from it. But it is tedious, lot of work. Okay. So now you have to. Now I didn't got so good at it that, because I used to have to label the machines. This is Bart's, this is Homer's, this is Lisa's, this is Maggie. I put a little post-it note so that I can not forget, because you have to think about it. I don't know you. I don't know what your clothes look like. I just know I'm washing clothes. I don't go through each and every single item and internally memorize, oh, this is Maggie's flower sweater. I don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you wear. I mean, I'm looking at your clothes because I'm dealing with your clothes, but I'm not internalizing them. But some things that I do, so just in case that I may forget, I do try to remember like specific things like, oh, this is a neon shirt. This sticks out. This is Bart's. So just in case something may happen, just remember that neon shirt. If you see that neon shirt in this low, you know that's Bart's. So it's a memory thing too. But I've gotten so good at it to where I don't need post-it notes anymore. I do. Come back 30 minutes later. That's Lisa's, that's Bart's, that's Homer's, that's Maggie's. That, you know what I'm saying? Like I've trained my mind to know, like, to keep track of everything, to keep everything consistent. These first 3 are this person's. This second 3 is this person's. This third set of this is that. So I've gotten good at that. Ooh, them wings look good. Where that's from? Goodness. So I've gotten cold with it, as they say. So now you got to take everything out and put them in the dryers. So you gotta, now drying is different because dryers are smaller than the bigger washers. So now you gotta break what was in 4 washers down to 8 dryers. This is real life. So now instead of looking after 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Instead of looking at 15 washers, now you're looking at like 30 dryers now, because it doubles, because you don't just stuff all the clothes into one dryer. You got to separate all of that stuff, or you're going to be in there all night because nothing's going to dry properly. So you try to keep jeans with jeans, bath towels or any type of towels with towels, lighter t-shirts with t-shirts. You try to separate a lot of that so that it can dry properly and faster. That's the key word. We want to do things efficiently, but we also want to do things quickly. Okay, because you don't want to be in there all night. I learned that lesson. I've been doing this 2 years. I've went through every trial and error you could think of, and trust me, I've learned and I've gotten better. So now you're looking at the 30 dryers. Okay. And I'm not exaggerating. This is the real truth. Anybody want to know what I do every day? This. And the reason why I'm not always available all the time, because this is what I do. Now, mind you, you got 30 dryers now. Okay. So now they all stopping. So these 8 are homers. Let me work homer first. So let me get my bags. Let me get my tags. Let me get my Sharpie marker. And let me get my pair of scissors, because once you tie the bag and suction out all that air and compress it down to make it more packed, you cut that excess plastic off, you write their name on the label, and you smack it on their bag, and you set it to the side. Go to the next dryer. You're doing this 30 times. And these carts, when I pull them out of the dryer and push it into the cart, this is an overflowing cart. This ain't no little couple of, this is, and just think, oh, and then every now and again, you get the lovely bag of baby clothes. So now, what is, baby clothes suck. And I'm going to tell y'all why baby clothes suck. Baby clothes be, well, my side be this little. This be a pair of baby leggings right here. And you, oh no, we're not going to talk about their socks. Baby. So you got a pair of baby leggings. So there's like a mountain, this big, humongous mountain of baby clothes just falls out the dryer into the car, and you looking at it like, oh my God. And you got to go through, and you have to put I got big hands through them little, because everything be inside out. Nothing, they be inside out. You got to squeeze your little hand in there through these little baby arm sleeves, the 0 to 3 month onesies, and squeeze your big, you know what I'm saying, Arnold Schwarzenegger hand up in that jaw, and pull that little sleeve out so that you can properly fold the onesie properly and make sure that it's nice and folded. And you're doing this with a mountain of it, okay? So baby clothes suck. And then on top of that, once you fold them baby clothes down, they're super thin and super light. So you think, oh, this finna be a good $100 order right here. And then you break it down, and then you condense it, and then it's like 2 bags, and you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nothing. So baby clothes up. So you got 30 dryers, you working them. You folding thongs, little, y'all be wearing these little skimpy thongs. I don't do thongs like that, because it's just not, it don't work for me. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? And then you got gloves on. So it's like, it just be a nightmare sometimes. And then you got to think about you in there. And mind you, let's keep remember, we're talking about time here. 12:30, I got everything started. The wash took 30 minutes, so you're looking at 1. Stuff got to dry. So now it's 2:30, and you got 30 dryers to fold. It is 2:30 already. Next thing you look up, you at the last dryer, it's 6 p.m. Because I fold correctly. When I fold, I make sure that every item is fluffed out, shook out, corners are met properly, everything is tight, everything is folded down, folded over, folded down, or folded over, however it works for you, so that everything that is sitting in a pile on the table is unison and flat and properly folded, so that when that customer opens that bag, their jeans are all unison. It's the quality. You feel what I'm saying? Quality is everything when it comes to folding. That's what makes or break you in this business. Because if you a sloppy folder and you just out here doing whatever, baby, you gonna get told about yourself. Okay, I used to try to cut corners. That cutting corners don't work. These people are paying for service, and you need to make sure you're doing it correctly. Of course, with time, I've been able to get better at properly folding everything in unison and properly in a quick, efficient manner. So it's nothing for me, which I'm actually gonna start doing now. So, because baby, these got to get done. And regardless, this got to go back tomorrow. And y'all just seen this bag, and that's all what's in here is microfiber towels, hundreds of them. This is my good contract order right here. Okay. So it's 6 o'clock. You're finished. Guess what? You have to load all those bags. Now you went from 15 washers to 30 dryers to 60 bags because everything doubles or triples. So you got 60 bags that you gotta put in the car. Everything in my truck folds down. Seats, truck, everything folds down. I can fold everything down in my car to the where it's just the driver's seat and the passenger seat that's up. And I can even let that down. So now you gotta make sure you putting it in there correctly because you want to make sure that everything is in order because it's all about efficiency at this point. Efficiency is key because you want to make sure that you know, when you get to these people's house, because sometimes I drop them off same day at 6 o'clock. Nowadays it's dark, so I don't want to be in the car fiddling around trying to figure out where's. Even though I got labels, oh, did I put some of Mary's bags with Dave's, or well, we're using the Simpsons names with Homer's, with Maggie's, and whatever. And then on top of that, guess what? You got to go to 5 different neighborhoods to drop them off. Okay. So now that means that, because most of the time when I finish an order, I be ready to take them back. I don't hold on to stuff. I get them in and I get them gone because the quicker you get it gone, the quicker that money comes. The quicker you're on to the next money. The quicker you're on to being able to do what it is that you want to do for yourself. So if I'm finished and it's because I don't drop nothing off really after 9 o'clock, and 9 o'clock is pushing it, is really 8 o'clock. But after, and sometimes it'll be 9, after 9 or whatever, depending on the situation, depending on if the person is cool like that, because you don't really want to be on people's property late like that. Um, so if I get it done, I like to take them back. So now you got 5. Let's say everybody cool with you coming back the same day. 5 different neighborhoods you got to drive to. By this time, it's rush hour traffic that my city is known for. This is the reason why I started doing everything kind of like in the suburbs, because the city is a wreck. Travel times be 57 minutes from one place to the next. That's insane. Okay, so I kind of eliminated that a little bit. So you got 5 neighborhoods. Everything now is easier because, like I said, I'm basing stuff in the suburbs. So travel times have went from 57 minutes to 20 minutes. So you're done at 8:30. You got to come back home. You beat, as you can see. I'm dry. My skin dry. It look like I ain't got no lotion on. My hair is not cute like it was this morning. My baby hair is just dried out and frayed out. My lips dry. My body's tired. It's 8:30. You got pickups or deliveries at 9 o'clock in the morning. The drawbacks of being an entrepreneur is the hard work. It's not a bad thing because for you, you're winning. You getting your stuff together. You feel me? But it's drawbacks when it comes to family, friends, because you got to think about it. I got 5 different orders in one day. Even if I have 3 different orders in one day, even if I just have 2 different orders in one day, I still have to process those orders. And I don't take no little orders because it don't make sense for me. Little orders don't make me no money. And I know that sounds bad, but at the end of the day, let me move y'all back. But at the end of the day, hold on 1 second. I still have to do this process correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still have to do what I have to do. So what I've begun to start doing, because living in the city is hard, because when you have most of your suburb clients, and living in the city is hard. So I'll go to like hotels. I come to hotels sometimes to stay because it doesn't make sense for me. I be looking at the GPS. I be out in the far, I'm going to just say a random neighborhood, Naperville or something. Naperville, coming from Naperville, going back to the city to go home at 6 o'clock in the evening, the travel time be 1 hour and 10 minutes. The whole route be red. The whole route be red. You know how when it show you that it's traffic, it show you, it comes up red when there's traffic on the GPS. The whole trip be red. And I just be like, oh hell no. Baby. Let me go check in to this room real quick. Cause baby, I'm not finna drive all the way back out there. Absolutely not. Because by the time you get in the house, and after you to try to go get you something to eat, because you ain't finna cook because you're tired. You try to, but every time you don't be feeling like it. And so after you go get your little food and your little, whatever, it's 9 o'clock. Like how it is now. It's 9:27 right now. I've been on here 27 minutes. It's 9 o'clock. Sometimes you're still doing work. Let me pull this close. Sometimes you just so beat that you just gotta get in the bed because you're tired. So now what I notice is that, like, I'm not the elder sibling in my family, but I'm kind of like the elder sibling in my family because people, will look to me to help or do things or stuff like that. So when I speak on drawbacks, it gets hard because you can't spend time with your people all the time. You can't do certain things. You can't go certain places because you ripping and running. I be having to tell myself, and I think I've said this several times on these vlogs. I be having to be like, girl, stop and go get some gas. What are you doing? You looking at the thing saying 35 miles to empty, 16 miles to empty. Like, but you be so reflexes is cold. I don't even know. I'm so cold reflex. But you looking at your thing and you like, you can't even do nothing that you really want to do. And then when I can do something, if it's not something at night, like night, then I can't do it because I be busy all day long. Or if it's something that I really want to do, it been things that I've missed because I fell asleep because I was tired. Like I be tired. As you can tell, I look tired now. You know what I'm saying? That's not why I have bags on my eyes. I have bags on my eyes because I've had bags on my eyes most of my life. I don't know. I've tried to do things and they won't go away. But I'm sure it's not helping either. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, the drawbacks are difficult because you can't always help. So, I had a situation with a family member that need my help. And I can't help because I'm swamped with work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a single person out here. I got to take care of myself. I don't have no sugar daddy. I don't have a well off parent. I don't have, you know, nothing but me. Anything that has to get paid or done has to get paid or done off of my hard work. Where my charger? Right here. Sorry, y'all. Everything that I have to do has to get done off my hard work. Sometimes I can't even like scroll through my phone throughout the day because you just heard the whole process of everything that you have to do. I'm folding 30 dryers of clothes. Okay. Now this towel order that I'm doing, now y'all just seen me hold this big bag up to the camera, and the camera does it no justice. Okay. Now I'm a tall girl. I'm at least 6 foot tall. Okay. Without heels. It say I'm 5'11", but I feel like I'm 6 feet. That's just what it is. To me, 5'11" is 6 feet. This bag standing up, when I'm standing up, is at my stomach. So you could just imagine how this is one of those big industrial warehouse or lawn and garden bags that you be seeing, like where you put the big stuff in. This is what this is. Now, normally, they have 6 or 7 of these bags. No cap. But today, when they placed their order, and it said 5 bags. So I'm always prepared for it. I already know when they place their order, I know what time it is. I know what I have to do. When I got to them today, it was only 2 bags. And I was like, oh yeah, I know he probably was laughing or whatever on the inside because I know he seen the delight on my face when I realized it was only 2. Because he's like, yeah, it's only 2 today. I'm like, yes, like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be up all night. Because I know anytime I do these towels, I will stay in a hotel close by. Because why would I go back to the city to do anything when I know I just got to take these towels back the next day, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna have to drive? It don't make no sense. And it's not easy because parking in the city, I be having to walk like 10 blocks dang there sometimes, you know what I'm saying, to get back to the front door of the crib from where I park my car at. Who finna walk with 10 of these bags or 6 of these bags or even 1 of these bags? Because what I'll do is with the towels, when okay, so today I had, how many people I have today? Thomas. And I had 3 orders today, but it was more like 4 because one of them was a larger order. So basically, and then I had the towels. So I said, okay, this is how you're going to do this. This is how we're going to do this. We're going to take care of the 3 orders, the 3 customers. While we're folding their stuff down, we're going to start washing these. Throw them in the dryer while you fold them, the regular orders. And once they dry, just toss them in a bag because you'll be able to take them up to the hotel room and fold as you see me doing now. So So, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Because I just felt like saying that because it's a lot of people that be praying on your downfall or hating on you or be mad or something and want to try to speak bad things into existence on what you got going on in your routine and stuff like that. Because when you be open and transparent, you everybody ain't good people, and they're trying to speak down on you. But no weapon formed against me shall prosper. God is blessing, and He's going to continue to do that, and He's going to do it for you too. So just get that out the way. But that's what I'm doing, and I've gotten to know the people at this place really well. They know what I do too, because some of the guest services people or whatever. It's this one lady at the guest services or whatever. She's really, really nice, very professional. I love her, and she always see me because I started wearing like a reflective vest because it kind of upped the ante of me walking up to people's houses sometimes, because like you get a different reception when you're just wearing your regular coat walking up to people's house, especially being Black. And I hate to say that, but it's true. People be looking at you like, what are you doing? Where are you going? You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of thing. When I started wearing that reflective vest, that worker's vest, I don't get no problem. I didn't really have, I'm not going to sit here and say like I had problems, but nobody questions me anymore about anything. Nobody looks, they'll look and they'll just go about their business like, oh, she's working. You know what I'm saying? So it's up the ante a lot for me because like I don't have to deal with people like thinking I'm trying to rob people's houses. And it was probably more so of a mind thing for me too, because I'm like, I look a little suspect. So but they are really nice here. So she sees me in my vest, and so she asked me, like what was I doing or whatever. And I told her, I got a laundry service and stuff like that. And the first question is people always ask, well, how did that work? Just like how I explained to y'all is how I explained to her. She's also recommended people. So that was nice too. But I don't want that power to fall because I know sometimes when it get too high, it start getting a little unstable. Okay. So and I got a lot to do tomorrow too. Lord Jesus. So hold on, y'all. I had to get that out. I don't know what that was because I wasn't even drinking anything. But the people are really like nice and friendly, and they and they know what I'm doing, and I be moving and shaking and doing everything I do. But like I stated in the beginning, and what the main reason for this video was the drawbacks from being an entrepreneur. You may be an artist, you may be a lawyer, you may be a coach, you may be a chef, a cook, you may work in the hospitality industry. I don't know. You may do is the plethora of things. If you're really like one of those goal-driven people who work hard and focus a lot on your work, there are drawbacks when it comes to like your personal life because there's a lot of things that you can't do. So today I had to explain to a family member about my day because I kind of think my sister was just like, I think you should explain to them how your day is or how things are going because it will help them understand so you won't be getting irritated when people don't understand. So that is what drove me to make this video because I felt like, I know it's other people that's going through the same thing that I'm going through. And so I just want people to understand and know that you are not alone. And I understand where you're coming from because, it's hard out here, especially when you're doing things on your own. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I don't have no help. When I spoke about laundry to other people, it was, it was kind of like one of the things like, I ain't doing that. And then the help that I did have flaked because everybody's not driven like you. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone is going to be as driven as you. That it in a nutshell, that's kind of the only way that I can really say it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna be as gung ho as you are about what you do. Your passion be mostly your passion. And everybody is not like you. So you can't expect for everybody to have the same patience or to have the same thought process as you. And it's a drawback too. But the drawback is mostly when, you're not able to do certain things or you're not able to, help or stuff like that because you feel bad because you want to be at things, you want to do things, but in a nutshell, it's hard for you to be able to do things because you're always working or you're always busy, but people aren't looking at it how you look at it. Because I look at it like this. This is how I look at my laundry business. I'm building this for my family and my friends. Like, I want to build something that will generate something that they can benefit off of. That's the main goal. I'm not trying to be one of these. You talk to some people and they be like, man, I'm gonna give me a Bentley, or man, I'm gonna be hitting the Gucci store. Girl, bye, boy, bye. I ain't. I look. I'm still gonna be shopping at Dollar Tree. I'm still gonna be bargaining for the things that I like. That's just what I like. I will never change when it comes. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. Now I know it's a car that I want. I ain't gonna speak it out loud, but it is something that I want. I'm gonna get it too. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Trust and believe that. Okay, I'm gonna get it. And that's just probably the one thing that I can honestly sit here and say, besides traveling, that I really, really want for myself. Like, I'm not too interested in having a big house because when my great auntie died, it was just a bunch of stuff that she just had that I kind of like inherited because I'm one of those people like, no, don't throw that away. Like low key hoarderish. Low key, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little hoarder. I ain't gonna sit here and stunt. But it's some things that are beautiful things that I will never let go. The only way that they will not be in my possession is if I'm not here on earth anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way that's gonna be possible. And I pray to God they end up at some place that someone will appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they meant a lot to her. So they mean a lot to me. Now with my father, I don't got none of his stuff. His wife made sure that she got rid of everything or took everything. That's another vlog. Um, so I'm not really interested in the big house because like it's just really gonna be like because a lot of her stuff had to go to Salvation Army or just end up getting thrown out because it was just like what Salvation Army don't even take everything. They sold they something else. You pay them because they charge a fee. Something like that. It was something to the tune of that. They come and pick what they want. Sorry if I'm bashing them. I don't want to bash them. But they gotta have rules too. They can't just take any and everything. And I have to understand that. So it's not I don't want to sound like I'm bashing them or whatever, but they just came and picked what they want and just was like, well, we can't take that or we don't want that. So a lot of stuff just had to end up being thrown out, which granted it probably should have been anyway, but because it's just like little knick-knack things. But I always feel like somebody could use something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may think it's, minuscule, but this might be something that somebody really wants or needs. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But, that's why I'm not into the big house, because I'm like, I don't want my family members, which, would be my nieces, to be sitting around trying to figure out what they're going to do with all my stuff. So I just feel like if you go get a big house, it's just going to accumulate a lot of crap. Just a lot of crap. Okay. And nobody wants to have to deal with that. And I wouldn't want family members, you know, the girls and and my nephew or whatever to have to deal with that. That's not cool to put that on somebody. So I'm not into the big house thing. I'm gonna get something. My next spot will be something just simple. I'm not. I don't care how much money I got. I could be a billionaire. I'm not gonna go get no big dumb stupid house. That's just not something that I'm interested in. I'll take that money and do something else with it if that's the case. Like, but me personally, no. So there are drawbacks to being an entrepreneur, and the one thing of advice that I can give you is prioritize what it is that you really want to do. If you really want to make time for things and you really want to be more available and stuff like that, then you're going to have to put yourself in a position to where you make that happen. If you're focused and you're on your grind, you're gonna upset some people. It's going to happen. You are going to upset folks. I was always the yes, 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 yes. I was the yes girl. When I started focusing more on myself and things that I was trying to do for myself and things that I needed to do for myself, because get this understood, when you're a yes man, there are going to be parts of your life that are a mess because you're constantly saying yes to everyone else and you're telling and you're in low key, you're really telling yourself no. So you get in these crazy predicaments and situations because you keep telling yourself no. So the minute that you start telling yourself yes, you're gonna offend some people. Shoot. You're gonna offend some people. Okay? And people are gonna get offended. So this is a real life thing, and I'm telling you now, you want it. You're gonna be wondering like, dang, why such and such mad at me, or why I feel like she feeling some type of way, you know. And you're like, dang, like family and people should understand. They understand what they're used to and what they're comfortable with. They're comfortable with you always saying yes all the time. When you begin to draw back from that and you're not doing it to be mean or spiteful or envious or with the malice in your heart, you're doing it because you have to focus on a goal. You have to focus on a routine. You have to focus on consistency. Okay? That's going to come with a lot of drawbacks, unfortunately. That's what they don't teach you a lot about in business. They don't speak about those things, but it really should be a topic of discussion because that's real life reality what's going to happen. You're going to experience people feeling away or being upset with you. Get prepared for it. I'm telling you now. But endure, 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 endure it. Because at the end of the day, you're working on yourself and you're working towards a goal. And the only way you're going to get there is if you make some changes. You got to make some cuts. You got to make, you got to break some hearts, as they say. In so many words, kind of what it is. I gotta, no, shoot. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm running out of space. I got to bag up. So I'm going to stop because I'm going to end this video in a minute anyway. So I'm going to just take a break until I can clear my area. Um, but you're going to break some hearts. You're going to upset some people. People are going to get upset. But if they love you, then they'll get over it and they'll understand. But if they don't, then you probably doing what you should be doing in the first place because you don't need those type of people around because people should understand what you got going on or what you want to do for yourself. You know, sometimes I think people be getting it confused. Like they the only one that can have feelings. They're the only one that can have an opinion. They're the only one that can have a voice. Just like you're human and you can do all of these things for yourself, I have that right as well. And I think people need to start understanding that a little bit more and getting that into their, soul a little bit more because you need to realize and understand, like, hey, I'm not, I can't sit here and be upset. I can't sit here and be upset. I have to understand what this person is dealing with too. Let me see something. I forgot. I'm sorry. I was just thinking about something. Shoot. While I'm doing this. But you have that right too. You have that right to, what I'm saying, feel how you want to feel and stuff like that. You have that right. Dang, I didn't know I had all these numbers. Oh, my phone on vibrate. Oh my God. Lord. Child. Okay. I see, and I didn't even I forgot that my dang old phone was on silent the whole time. I didn't even realize. I still got this, so I can pick out because I like to keep for them because they are a loyal order. I like to make sure that their stuff is nice. And one thing I learned about, and I hope I'm not sounding like super like ignorant by saying this, but it's kind of true. And I kind of love them for that because this is the way that they are. So a lot of the people that work for this company um, are Hispanic women, and I know they like to have things in order. Okay, and I love that about them because it's like, what the hell? Girl, what this done came on TV? This look crazy. But they like order. You know what I'm saying? And I like that too. So I be trying to make sure because they're lovely people, they're organized people, they do their job, correctly. So I look at it as like, let me make sure that I'm doing processing their order properly because I want them to go about what they do in their job every day because they do an important job. I'm not gonna say what they do, or whatever. I'm sure it's some type of cleaning because it's tiles. I guess that's obvious, but I'm not gonna say where they work at or anything like that. But they do an important job. And I want to make sure, like, okay, well, when they come into work and the fresh towel delivery just came in, that it's in order. So I color coordinate for them. Okay. I color coordinate for them because I used to work at a restaurant and I'll never forget it was this little Hispanic woman. Oh my gosh, she was just an angel from heaven. Okay, an angel from heaven. She helped me so much at that job I was working at with her. I mean, she helped me so much. And I can remember when we would get our towels, she used to always want these specific, it wasn't these types. We was using different types of towels, more so like these types of towels. And she would always want these towels that she like, these were her towels. Like, she didn't own them, of course, but these was her towels. So I just figure like, I guarantee you that it's some women like that work for this company that's like that too, they take their job serious and they like their towels the way they like certain towels because they didn't got accustomed to them or whatever and this that and the third, and I just know they just like that. So I make sure I color coordinate so that if they are looking for a specific one, they can just go say, okay, this is the yellow, this is the red bag, this is the blue, this is the green, and this is the whites. You know what I'm saying? And they can just go to the bags and go in there and get whatever they're gonna get. Or they might, it'd be little things at work that make you happy. Like, oh, I like these colors. I want to use these colors or whatever. Just that's just how it is. So I always make sure I color coordinate. So I always take, extra time to make sure. I mean, it ain't even really extra time. It's really just me just grabbing a color out, folding it, and putting it in a specific pile. It ain't really that hard for me. I mean, I could just whip through this, but like I said, quality. Quality is key. And it's little details like this that keep them coming back. Because at the end of the day, you need your customers. You know what I'm saying? And these are sacrifices that you make. Because let's say it could have been something going on that I could have went to tonight. It's nothing going on, of course. But I'm just saying it could have been. Versus me going to that, hurrying up and just throwing them all together. So I can go out. I sacrifice by staying in, getting this done properly. You know what I'm saying? So when I drop off, they got their quality so they can go about their day. You know what I'm saying? Because they're paying for, this service. So it's drawbacks to entrepreneurship is the whole key that I'm getting at here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're gonna have to deal with it regardless. I've been on here an hour. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna end this real quick. You're gonna have to deal with this. This is just what it is. You have to deal with this type of stuff. It's just life. You just have to be strong enough to deal with it because it is gonna make you feel a certain type of way. It is gonna make you feel bad. It is gonna, pull on your heartstrings, as they say, a little bit. But you have to be strong and focused to realize the bigger picture. Now, if you ain't got no bigger picture and a bigger in game, and you just doing this just to be doing this, then I don't really know what's safe for you. But me, I have, a goal to set to reach for this. So, because I'm gonna have teams. Oh, baby, I'm not doing this. Okay. I'm gonna own the business. I'm gonna own the company. Okay, because I do. But I won't be doing this part no more. The goal is to get up out of this. What this is the first 48. I ain't never seen that type of food. What the heck? So yeah, I gotta get off here because my show on, y'all. I'll be prosecuting murders in my spare time while I'm folding towels and stuff like that. You dig what I'm saying? But you have to just, you have to have a thick skin. You have to be strong enough to deal with it and, get to your goal as quickly and efficiently as possible so that you can have that time to be able to do things that you want to do in your life. So, are there downfalls to entrepreneurship? Yes, they are. Will you be strong enough to get through them? Yeah, you can. You're either going to sink or you're going to swim. Everything's hard. You just got to do it and get through it. So it's up to you to do what it is that you need to do for yourself so that you can get to where you want to be. So I hope this video was helpful. I know I blabbed a lot about my own personal business, but that's the only aspect that I can really speak from because this is what I do. But I hope in some way it might have helped you understand or get an understanding that you're not the only one going through what you're going through as being an entrepreneur. You're not the only one out here having to make tough decisions. You're not the only one out here, working hard every day. There's other people out here that's going through the same thing as you and understand you and is here to help you to get through your journey. I pray blessings on everybody that's out here striving, hustling, grinding, moving and shaking and doing what they do. If you have any questions, always go into the comment section. Please follow me on TikTok. I'm kind of over the other apps. TikTok is, I like TikTok. I'm learning to love it a little more each day. So my TikTok information is in the description box. And I hope this is helpful, guys. And I'm about to cut this heat down because I'm, child, I'm about to cut this heat down. I might take a break on this and get some rest and get up in the morning and finish this up. And I don't know. We're gonna see. And I hope this was helpful. And like I said, follow me, ask any questions you need to ask. And I'm praying for you guys. I wish you all the great success and through the hardships and everything like that. Just always pray, always keep God first, and work hard and consistent and safely, and and do your thing. So it's me, your girl Tracy. Bye. Bye.